Well, thanks for having me, Otis. My name is Steph Orsini, and this is my Ram Pro Master. Her name is Betty White, and she's a 2019. I bought her in 2019 with 12,000 miles. I'm up to 125,000 currently, or just shy of that. And just giving Otis a little bit of a tour of my home for almost 5 years now. Well loved and well lived in, pretty much dialed in. I'm a full-time nomad with my fiance and pup. And we'll just start here with the garage area. And what I was just pointing out to Otis, actually, one thing I haven't seen many people do is ducting. While this is maybe a little bit overkill diameter size wise, but I have this kind of semi-permanently installed a EcoFlow Wave 2, I think it is. It's a heat pump air conditioner. So that's nice to throw cold air from as high as possible. And that is run off of our battery system. Got a little storage box here for our Starlink internet. And for city dwelling, we're using the T-Mobile it's like $50 a month, unlimited 5G. You have to have it attached to like a land base, but it works great. Both my fiance and I are fully nomadic and fully remote working. But yeah, plenty of storage. The only thing in here that I guess that impedes the storage is the wheel wells. And this box here in the middle, you'll see on the other side, houses our ottoman, which has storage inside of it. Anyone that lives nomadically knows you gotta have as much storage as possible. I've toured as a musician. I've had like a full band set up, drums, amps, and everything back here. Tons of storage. Part of the reason for that is the intentional placement of our electrical system, which is behind or in the cabin area. Well, we can go this way, actually. Excuse me. Pardon me. On the other side of this head wall here is the entire electrical system. There's 6 100 amp hour 12 volt lithium batteries, and the inverter charger, solar charger, all of that is set up there. And then all of the water storage is underneath. So that's how I can have as much storage under the bed. Inside here, yeah, you can see the other side of that box is this ottoman. Just kind of scoots under there. There's plenty of storage. I also cut the ottoman so it's at a height it can pull out and kind of make this an L-shaped couch if we want to have like a little hangout area. This table is convertible. It's actually part of the back of this bench. So that'll pull out and then you have an open area. Or you can take this table and attach it to this and it'll sit across here for a standing desk. Multi-use. It's been a great work setup. The van was built to be a very stealthy build. So with that door closed, it serves a couple functions actually. One, it blocks out all of the light, which is great. No one can tell there's someone in here when we're in here. When we're camping in cities like LA. And the other thing is I didn't want this space, I wanted it to feel more like an apartment than a vehicle. So I didn't want to see like the steering wheel or the driver and passenger seat. It does make the living area a little bit smaller, but I think overall the aesthetic is a little bit more apartment or homey than it is an RV. So I've been full-time living in here for almost 5 years. July will be 5 years, and the next step, so we're selling the van because the next step is bus life. And that is in preparation for eventually someday we really want to have like a homestead of sorts, a piece of property where we can, build something that is fully off-grid. And it'd be nice to have some more creature comforts, and to travel a little bit more slowly and intentionally. And yeah, we got a screaming deal on a bus, and I'm really looking forward to have a space that isn't so reliant on, setting up a table. Everything is going to be pretty much set up with extra room. We'll get to have a full bathroom and a shower, which will be nice, because it's going to be hard parking a 40-foot school bus in a Planet Fitness parking lot. You can see the cab area, and actually if you want to, you can angle back and see where the electrical setup is. So I built kind of like a center console. It is a little bit tight, but both my partner and I are sub 5'8". But yeah, it's I would say this is a very dialed in setup for at least how we've used it, and we've been all over the country, down to Baja, Mexico, and up to the Maritimes. One thing I didn't show you is this is our fridge freezer that pulls out, so ton of storage there. So we just listed the van, Betty, for sale. We're hoping that she goes to, a good home. Certainly, it's going to be bittersweet saying goodbye, but we realize that we want to travel and plan for our next stage of life. So we're looking for a good home, someone that's going to. She's got 125,000 miles on her, but she's been well maintained. Got a lot of life left in her. We're asking currently $55K. I'm not a professional builder, so I felt like that was a good price point given the specs. 600 amp hours of lithium power, 600 watts of solar. And then a lot of the custom things that we built to support life in this van will come with her. The air conditioner being one. We'll even things like the Starlink mount. There's options. So it is definitely like a turnkey purchase for someone, and I feel confident in the life that she has left in her, that I would drive across the country easily at this point. Been a very reliable platform, especially with all the maintenance we've done. We just actually did one failure that is common with the Ram ProMasters is the oil coolant housing, and that's a fairly pricey fix. So we just had that. It recently failed, and we replaced it with the aftermarket replacement. So that was like $1,600. Just had that done. But regular oil changes. The tires do have some age on them, but still would feel comfortable driving across the country. Probably has another year or so before they need to be switched out. So you can find me online. The easiest way would be through I See You Good Human. It's probably the easiest way to remember. I'm going to post something today with a link. But there are like my other Instagram account or Facebook account. They're all kind of like tied together. But there's a Facebook Marketplace listing, and I can share that with you as well. And yeah, honestly, I don't know when this is going up, but I'm optimistic that this will probably sell within the next week. I've had a lot of interest. Thank you so much for your time and your space. I'm also very passionate about empowering people to live this kind of lifestyle, even if they're not going to do it full time. If you want to build a space, it's been very rewarding for me. Just even waking up in the morning and looking around at all the imperfections and feeling a sense of pride and resilience because I did something that I didn't know I could do, and my life is better for it. So if you're considering building out a vehicle, be it a van or a bus or whatever, and you want someone to talk to about it, feel free to connect with me. I'd love to help you on your journey. Even if it's not in Betty, I feel like that would be meaningful for me. So thank you.